G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 19 in the Myths and Rails DLC of Train Valley 2. This one's called Build Don't Talk. We've got 18 minutes, we have to earn 2.3 million, and we can't destroy any track tiles. Now I think this one here, for some reason, is the one that's causing me problems on this, and it's mainly just, I'm just having dumb accidents. I've gotten to various points in this level, and every time it just seems to be that I just have an accident that obviously you have an accident and it means that the rail underneath the train explodes, and so then you lose it because you destroyed a track. So that's what we've got to try and avoid here. What we've got is, we can see down here, this guy wants machines, he wants machines, this guy wants planes, he wants planes, and then that guy just wants a few extra things at the end. So generally, where in a lot of other levels, the generating items is tricky, it's not so much the case for this one. Sorry, getting to that like 2.3 million. I don't think that that's difficult in this one. I think if you just sort of constantly make sure that you've got workers going places, you'll make that money. You'll have some of these things are worth a whole lot of money. So by the time that you're ready to sort of like send the last train, there's not that much you've got left to do. It's just painfully for me, it's just every time I've gotten close to it, I found some other train that I can crash somewhere else. So let's firstly get this guy across here. Join in there. So now this guy can start doing some oil. Now everything that we need to get here, all of them, these guys down here, everything's a divisible of 7, which means that there is nothing on the map that you need to be doing for a divisible of 6. So we want to just be we want to be maxing stuff out with 14s. There's no point in doing 12s because you're going to need to go back and mix it up anyway. Oh, I want this guy to connect. Got a weird setup here. That works. Okay, we'll just send guys over because wood is important. And because it can take so many guys, it's not as important as that sort of set of 14. It's just whatever it can take will be worthwhile. So this guy down here, he's also sunk me that I once was right near the end, and I just missed one of them coming out and not pausing him before he ran into his barricade. Definitely everything in this one is out to get you. Definitely not as hard. This level's certainly not as hard as what you'd expect at level 19, especially with all the levels prior to it. I would say this is one of the easier ones of the later ones. Okay, so this guy's coming out now. We'll just stop him at this point. Okay, so next up what we'll do is get this guy over the hill and connected. He doesn't need to join down that way, so we'll just leave it as a simpler, like one interchange connection. And we'll generate 14 guys to get over to him. That's 6 plus 5 plus 3. Get that 14. And then what we'll do with our next lot of money, we've got to keep an eye on this, because if he starts to go, that second one, we don't have enough room to stop him, so we need to make sure that we've got that this can go somewhere. So probably around here, we'll get some wood moving over. Okay, so to get electricity here, well, firstly we will make this connection. I don't think that even needs to be a connection. I think that can just be that sweeping one up. Have these guys just go in here to start with. need is a tunnel here. That's going to cost us 32,000, so we're just going to wait a moment. We can move 14 of these guys in there. It's unfortunately going to be 12, I guess. Let's flick that guy up, because that's probably a bit closer than I'd like for making sure these guys are ready to go. So we'll send him up. No, sending him the wrong way. Alright, stop that guy. Never like it when I start to send trains on the wrong direction, because that says to me that I'm losing focus. Get that guy going that way. Send this guy up. So this will be just our nice first big cash injection with these two guys doing their 28,000. These are 7-seater trains too, so they're a nice hearty bolster too. Like that, we only need 2 of them to get this done. That's 7. You can see we've now jumped up to 100,000. So what we will do is we will build that bridge and we'll build that tunnel. When it comes to electricity that's unmanned, you don't actually need them to be accessible. So you can see no one could make that turn, but that's not important because you can see that electricity is already coming because nothing's sort of required for it. All of these guys can just have electricity off that. Okay, so now we've got this connection as well. Let's send more guys down here. And some workers down there too. Not happy about it, but I'm just going to waste some wood to make that 14. Send these guys down here to make that 14 guys in here. While they're doing that, where are you off to? Just stop him. I'm talking about again another one where I've missed a connection. It always makes me feel like I've got to be more on my toes about what I'm doing because obviously I'm letting stuff slip. There are 14 worth of guys in here, and because I need to get how many is more? No, there's only 10 worth. That's alright. I don't have a locomotive available. Let's buy one just so I don't waste any more of that. And we get this guy connected there. Then what we want to do is, you can see I've had too many guys just sitting here. This guy definitely shouldn't have been able to get all the way to max max amount. And them in there. The next thing we really want to do is start to get our 7-seater trains. We don't really want to be shifting guys around that aren't that full size. Because it now just means we've got to send these dinky little, like, 2-person trains. A good way to do that is that we just start to send things that are worth a lot of money. Get these guys up in that one. So let's get guys from here down this way. Try and do this without losing too many engineers. So you can see these are worth 42,000 each, so this is a nice little money maker. What we'll do is we'll just send more guys in there just to add up. Keep an eye on that. If you want to send this guy through. Okay, so these two guys here are going to go all the way up to this. So we want to send these guys with them. We want to send the 14 oil, 14 guys, and 14 engineers all with them too. So this will be, as we do this major migration, we'll want to do this with 7-seater trains. So let's start buying these 7-seaters. We'll start with our oil. It's ready to go, so we can send him. Sure he's going the right direction. Sent that as a 6-seater train. Let's stop him. Send him back. Okay. So there we go, all 7-seaters. We'll wait for this guy to... Well, we'll send him because he'll be able to get behind that guy and definitely fit between this guy coming in. We'll just slow him for a second. There we go. Great. They're off on their way. He's on after him. What I say next is going to be... just want to send that in there. We'll send these guys along after that. He then needs 14 people, so we'll send those 14 people from down here so they can join the end of that train line. We will send 14 guys from here down into here. So it's full with trains, so let's buy another one. Send that guy along. What we'll do is join to there. Send these guys up. Okay, so then what we'll do is we'll send some more guys from here down over here. We'll just hold, we'll send these guys down that way, and we'll send the engineers that way. Okay. So how much money we got? 235. So what we can... We don't need to do anything yet. We do want to pause that train. So with our 14 more guys here, we're going to send them into the barrels, but actually what we want to do is send those barrels across first. Pause him. Right, send those guys in there, send them after that. Now what I want to do is build that $100,000 bridge there, make that connection, and then that can come down and join there. With that, we can send oil a lot easier down this way without having to go through labyrinth at the top here. And we'll send those guys after as well, so great, that's 14 heading that way. Then send some more guys from up here down there. Got to keep an eye on that because that's the second train. We've already got a guy stopped here. Alright, so then we'll send 7 guys from here to there. We will send 14 guys from here down to do this wood. On that same logic, do lots of these guys. Down here, keeping an eye on that. Slow him down for a second. Okay, so that's probably about the point where I want to send someone on. Have a look. We'll send those guys in there. Now, the two of these trains aren't really going to be able to both go any one spot. We need more wood pretty urgently too. Just send those guys in there too. Send that on. So what we'll do is we're going to buy a tunnel through there. Act like that, and then like that. So what we'll do is we'll send this guy up that way. This guy we'll send this way. Although I realize that now both of them could have easily taken either. So maybe let's just send this guy. Let's send this guy in this because we need 14 of both and then we need 7 of both. So we may as well get the 7 parts covered. Okay, so we'll send him in there. We will then send these guys along over there. We can send... This irks me more than anything else. That is so far from that. That I don't know why they consider themselves the same square. That's a dangerous game, actually. I think I've got to let him go through. Oof. Okay. So next up, these guys need to go over here. Oh, I did it again. I hate it. Alright, so let's pause that guy, let's pause this guy, and just turn him around and say go back. Let's zoom in. Turn there. Want to delete anything? Okay. Then what we can do is say go send these guys up over there. Two of them are going to land in there. Send more guys from here in there. And we can send more guys from here in there. Now send these guys on. So we want these guys to go into wood. This guy's going to go join them. Well... Okay, then we want to send oil across the top there. Okay. Then what we will do, we need to send workers that same direction. Hopefully I haven't done that too early. This guy's going to start, so we've just got to pause him. Right. Send some guys up into here. Join them as well, so there's 14 guys in there and that's getting made. Okay, so next up, what we need to do is start delivering some of these devices. So what we will do, send these 14 up. Yeah, they can go that way, and we can send these guys that way, and then they won't touch. Send these 14 there. It's 14 down here. Right, We can send these guys along to get in there. So once we've got that done, we then need wire boards. So we don't need any more boards delivered in there, but we need 14 more boards to deliver here. We need 14 more wire there, so we can always use more of either. So let's firstly send... Alright, let's firstly send boards in there. Get this guy out of the way. And let's just make sure we're moving people where we can move them. So get these guys in here. Let's move this guy in here. Let's get this guy up and he can get delivered far away one. Also need to get some engineers delivered down here. And we don't need engineers for anything else, so it actually means that we can send both lots of these and they're sort of $50,000 worth of client elves all the way down to fill that. Pause him for a second. Let's send 7 of those over here. Pause him briefly. Off. Okay, so those planes are now on the build, and that's enough for what this guy needs. So what we will do is send that lot home. Send these 7 guys down there. It's not too eager to send guys from here while that's coming in. So this guy's going to go down there, this guy's going to go over there. Then we're going to send the 14 of these. Oh, thank goodness there's nothing in there, because they over that mistake. Yeah, that's a lot of them will go in there. So we currently need 500,000. So let's send... Send these guys straight over there. Send these guys down this way. Then let's send these guys over there. I feel like I've ever zoomed in as much as I have on this one. Okay, so these are the last 7 that I need to deliver here, but that's what I'm going to hold on to try and finish the game with. Because I don't, that's the close route, like I don't want to have to wait for these guys to get all the way around there to be my finishing move. So now what we'll do is we'll send 14 more guys here. Great, and then what we'll do is we'll send these guys. We've just got to keep an eye on that. We will clear him out of here though. So that guy will let go that way. Then we'll let this guy come up. Then we'll send this guy. So this guy here we can say go this way. There. Go the right way, and then tell this guy to go that way. Okay, so where else are we going to make good money? So we're down to needing too much. Well, we can easily just deliver some of these guys around, so let's just drop 14 guys. Guys over here. This is just sort of petty cash, but we may as well get things moving. What we'll do is... it's a little bit easier, because the money... Keeping the money doesn't much matter. Just sort of like the speed of routes. So once we've got this guy up, let's just drop him in there. There's 7, so we'll drop 7 off in this one. Get these guys on the move. Send these guys over up the top. Keeping an eye on him. He's my it's the one I don't trust that I'm not going to make a mistake on here. Okay, so just checking, we're looking very good. So this guy will easily push us over the edge. Done. So then we can move this guy down. Hope nothing happens between him getting from there to here. Five stars. Yeah, not an overly difficult one there. Just you can just frustrate yourself with making mistakes. I think beyond that, it's definitely an easy one. All right. Any questions or comments? Feel free to chuck them below. Until next time, catch you later. See ya.